What's up YouTube, Metro here 2012 here on FIFA 18, and today we're doing a Road to Glory career mode with Real Oviedo in Spain. They are in the lower level in the Spanish league, and for those of you who don't know, Real Oviedo is a team that kind of opened up publicly to be bought by fans, so sort of like the Green Bay Packers, but they're owned by their fans because they're publicly traded technically, which I thought was a really cool thing that I thought would be fun for career mode. So we're gonna go ahead and choose them. The problem is that they have a lot of old players on their team and less than $2 million in transfer budget. So in that regard, we're kind of screwed. But we're gonna try our best and see if we can make this work. So first things first, I'm just going to go through our list here and transfer list some people just so we can get a little bit of money that we can invest in younger players with a lot more talent. So you can see here we're going after Angel Gomez, the first player, and it looks like they're interested in one of our right backs, and we can straight up trade the right back along with, looks like 50,000, transfer some, and Jose Mourinho is okay with it. For those of you who don't know, Angel Gomez is a player that has 89 potential technically in FIFA, so we were able to get him for 50,000 in a player swap. So I think that was just an insane deal. He's got a pretty low salary as well, and it looks like we were able to swap one of our older midfielders for a good right back from Liverpool, and Alexander Arnold. He's another player that has high potential, something like 86. So what we're doing here, guys, is essentially acquiring a whole bunch of 16 to 20 year olds that have high potential. Here we go with our first simulation, and we do end up winning that game. We have a couple of transfer offers for some of these older players that we listed. So a cool thing about this game is you can do in-person meetings to negotiate these deals, and you can also delegate. So say somebody offers me $1 million for a player, I can go ahead and delegate to my assistant and tell him the lowest we'll take is $1 million, but I want you to start trying to get $2 million out of them. In a lot of cases, you'll get like $1,500,000, or you'll get $2 million sometimes, or they'll talk you all the way down to $1 million. The one thing I will advise is if you have the starting too high, so if I did like $5 million instead of $2 million, sometimes they just walk out and then they don't ever go after your player. So it's nice though that you can just set that range and have them go after it, and it's really rewarding and fun when you can get somebody on the cheap. We're going ahead and acquiring, I believe his name is Iter, or Iter, I'm not sure how to pronounce those names, but he is a left back. Not so good in the overall category, but he has very high potential, and we got him for just $1 million. It's really going to help us, and here is the biggest signing we are going after. We are paying a whopping $4 million transfer budget and giving a player that is worth $5 million over to this squad for, I believe it's Barco. Yes, sorry, Barco. I can't really see my recording software. It's hard to see. But Ezequiel Barco is a left winger, left mid player that is 18 years old from Argentina, and he's a highly touted prospect that's actually gaining a lot of traction from bigger clubs. And his potential in this game is 90. So we acquired a guy that could potentially go up to 90 and be worth over like 100 million in transfer budget. So if we are able to train him up and either keep him or sell him, that's going to be insane. He's by far our best player, honestly. Here we go into a game. We're going to be playing a couple games here as Barco gets the ball, finesses a shot into the top right corner, so he's already showing his class from his transfer acquisition, already proving to be worth it. What a goal by Barco. You can see there, just perfectly places it, finesse into the side netting. Beautiful by Barco. Not side netting, almost side netting, right in the corner. Right into the back corner. Now the opponent's bringing the ball up, taking it to the left wing, passing it to the inside, and they do get a little bit of room as they pass it over to the right wing. But Juan Carlos is there for two amazing saves. The first one was amazing. The second one got right on the line. He was able to stop that. So we're getting over to the right wing, and this is Yagoboa, something like that. Again, can't see it on my screen here, but he shoots it, misses it, but the rebound is there for Angel Gomez, and the 16-year-old is already making a name for himself in the Real Oviedo, and he gets himself a goal there. 2-0. We are beating Ipswich for the championship. So you can see all the confetti on the field. Not sure why that is there, but Ipswich gets a goal there to make the score 2-1, making me a little nervous here. But Barco's taking the ball in from the wing all the way into the box, misses that shot as it gets deflected, but then they're waiting, I believe is, I didn't even catch his name. Not any of our acquisitions, somebody who's already on the team, guys. Angel Gomez takes the ball in the middle, makes a nice pass. Wow, what a play. A beautiful pass from Angel Gomez into the box. And then they deliver it into the goalie box where Barco is sliding there. It was Pucho who delivered that pass. So great passing by our team here. Got the ball right to a spot where Barco could beat the keeper too, and able to get the goal there to put the score at 4-1 here, which is just insane. We are just handily taking Ipswich Town as that is the final whistle, and that is the game. We actually did win this European International Cup, which is insane, because that gives us a lot of transfer budget. We'll see at the end of this here, but that's going to give us a lot of transfer budget, and this is the first test for our team. So simulating, we were able to make it all the way to the championship, and then we went ahead and played this game and had a really good result from it. So I'm super pleased. European International Cup, we got some young guys, some good experience, and I'm really excited for this series, guys, to get these young guys grown. If you have any suggestions for who I should go after, please let me know. I've been basing all my decisions off a site called sofifa.com, and on that site it tells you the players overall, the players potential, their value, their wage, stuff like that. So I've been kind of calculating all of those things and then deciding which players are worth me going after. So Barco is definitely expensive for us. We could have got a whole bunch of cheaper players and hopefully built them up, but Barco being in that 90 potential range is just insane. So he can be up there with the elite players. Hopefully there's other players out there that see Real Oviedo and see that we are building a nice youth squad here, and they want to become a part of it because they want to compete with the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. They want to be in that conversation with those teams. So there's going to be some pre-contract players that we're probably going to go after in the January transfer window, and hopefully they'll see enough of us before that time that they'll want to be involved in this awesome team. Looking at the after game stats, Barco got 2 goals, which is just insane. I apologize if it's like Barcel or something or whatever, but if you know, please correct me in the comments below. I'm going to call him Barco for now. You can see there we did win and get a little bit of extra funds there, and also have received an offer for a couple of our players. We're just going to make a quick adjustment here because we didn't actually put Itter in the squad. Along with, we got a player excuse me, from Manchester City, a center back, and he also has a super high potential, so we're going to let him get some first team minutes. And what I actually do in the next episode is I make it so there's 2 lineups, one for simming and one for playing, and the one for simming is the better lineup with the better overall players, and then when I play, I bring in those U squad guys because I don't want to sim and lose every game, and I want to get them experience, but only when I play. And here we are negotiating to sell our older players, and Pablo Escobar was found by our scout, and I just had to sign him. I didn't even care how good he was. He has a potential overall of 84, which could be good, but again, I think it's just because of his name that we signed him, and so we can please our owner that we're investing in our U squad. So that'll do it though for episode 1, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video in this format. Episode 2, what I'll be doing is playing like 3 games and just doing highlights, and otherwise just simming and getting further on in the year. So let me know what you think. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.